Oh, Geordie and Bob Johnson both lay in one bed in the little lodging house that's down the shore. Afore they'd been an hour asleep, a kick from Geordie's foot made him waken up to roaring steed a snore. Keep your feet still, Geordie Hinny, let's be happy for the night, for we may not be see happy through the day. Now give us that bit comfort, keep your feet still, Geordie lad, and divin' drive me bonny dreams away. You know there was a dancing held when Mary Clark was there. I thought we tripped it lately round the floor. I pressed a heaving breast of mine while waltzing round the room. That's more than I dare ever do you for. Keep your feet still, Geordie Hinny, let's be happy for the night, for we may not be see happy through the day. Give us that bit comfort, keep your feet still, Geordie lad, and divin' drive me bonny dreams away. Now your Nasha had a boyfriend, they called him Jimmy Green. I thought he tried to spoil us our fun, but I dreamt I nailed him heavy, why I blacked the big fuel's eye. If I'd slept it's hard to tell what I'd have done. Keep your feet still, Geordie Hinny, let's be happy for the night, for we may not be see happy through the day. Give us that bit comfort, keep your feet still, Geordie lads, and divin' drive me bonny dreams away. I thought I said I am that neat, content we went along. I kissed her lips 100 times or more. I wish that road would never end, so happy like was I could walk 1,000 miles with Mary there. Keep your feet still, Geordie Hinny, let's be happy for the night, for we may not be see happy through the day. Give us that bit comfort, keep your feet still, Geordie lads, and divin' drive me bonny dreams away. Now I dreamt Jim Green had left the tune and left his love to me, and I thought our house was furnished with the best. And I dreamt that I just left the church with Mary by me side, when your clumsy feet completely spoiled the rest. Keep your feet still, Geordie Hinny, let's be happy for the night, for we may not be see happy through the day. Now give us that bit comfort, keep your feet still, Geordie lad, and divin' drive me bonny dreams away.
As me and me marrow was gone to walk, we met with the devil, it wasn't a dark. I hope with me pick had been in and eaten a hout off his horns and his heat and his feet. Follow the horses, Johnny me laddie, follow them through me canny lad, oh. Follow the horses, Johnny me laddie, oh lad lay away me canny lad, oh. As me and me marrow was putting a tram, the light went out and me marrow went wrang. Ye would have laughed to see the fine game, old Nick took me marrow, but I took the tram. Follow the horses, Johnny me laddie, follow them through me canny lad, oh. Follow the horses, Johnny me laddie, hey lad lay away me canny lad, oh. Oh marrow, no where's the bean? Driving adrift for the low steam, driving adrift for the low steam, hard up the lake marrow deal stoop the areen. Follow the horses, Johnny me laddie, follow them through me canny lad, oh. Follow the horses, Johnny me laddie, oh lad lie away me canny lad, oh. Oh marrow, this is Wopay week, we'll get penny loaves and drink to our beak. Hey, we'll fill up the bumper and round it'll go. Follow the horses, Johnny lad, oh. Follow the horses, Johnny me laddie, follow them through me canny lad, oh. Follow the horses, Johnny me laddie, oh lad lie away me canny lad, oh. There's me horse and there's me tram, 2 horns full of grease'll make them gan. Hey, and there's me marrow stretched out in the ground, you can tear up his shot for his mining's all done. Follow the horses, Johnny me laddie, follow them through me canny lad, oh. Follow the horses, Johnny me laddie, hey lad lie away me canny lad, oh.
Oh, the songs about our soldiers and our sailors by the score, of tinkers and of tailors, and of others there's galore. But I'm going to sing to ye a song you've never heard afore. That's the canny shepherd laddies of the hill. Oh, the shepherds of the Coquet, oh, the Alwyn and the Reed, the Moment and the Breamish, they're all of the same breed. With their collie dogs to hint them and the stick won't heed. That's the canny shepherd laddies of the hill. They creep out among the heather ere it's turned the break of day. Through the bent among the mosshags and drone bogs they wend their way, quick to spot a sheep that's mocked or a tup that's slipped away. That's the canny shepherd laddies of the hill. Come on, Bob. Oh, the shepherds of the Coquet, oh, the Alwyn and the Reed, the Moment and the Breamish, they're all of the same breed. With their collie dogs to hint them and the stick won't heed. That's the canny shepherd champion. If the winter it is stormy, they will curse and they will swear. There's a lamb that's lost its mammy, and I've skinned an owl yow here. Some of them attain the sickness, nae more trouble can I bear. That's the canny shepherd laddies of, oh, here we go. Oh, the shepherds of the Coquet, oh, the Alwyn and the Reed, the Moment and the Breamish, they're all of the same breed. With their collie dogs in and the stick won't heed. That's the canny shepherd laddies of the hill. Now to Wallington we all step out to see the shepherd show, and into Foreman's for a glass they'll with their cronies go. They'll argue and they'll sing and shout, but fight, God bless you know. That's the canny shepherd laddies of the last time. Oh, the shepherds of the Coquet, oh, the Alwyn and the Reed, the Moment and the Breamish, they're all of the same breed. With their collie dogs to hint them and the stick won't heed. That's the canny shepherd laddies of the hill.
Well, he said no word about their wives, but surely there's no need, 'cause in every house that I've been in, I'm sure they are the heat.
That's why I didn't sing it.
And I'm sure you'll all agree with me that it takes good wives to breed the canny shepherd laddies of the hill.
Come on. Oh, the shepherds of the Coquet, oh, the Alwyn and the Reed, the Moment and the Breamish, they're all of the same breed. With their collie dogs to hint them and the stick won't heed. That's the canny shepherd laddies of the hill.
Catched a fish upon his hook, he thought looked very queer. But what the kind of fish it was, young Lambton couldn't tell. He wasn't going to carry it yam, so he hoid it down the well. Wished, lads, had you gobs, I'll tell yous all an awful story. Wished, lads, had you gobs, I'll tell you put the warm. Inclined to gun and fighting foreign wars. He joined a troop of knights that cared, but now that one's no scores. And off he went to Palestine, where queer things him befell, and very soon forgot about the queer worm in the well. Wish, lads, had you gobs, I'll tell yous all an awful story. Wished, lads, had you gobs, I'll tell you about the worm. But the worm got fat and awful size. He'd great big teeth, a great big gob, and great big goggly eyes. And when it needs, he crawled about to pick up bits and use. If he felt dry upon the road, he'd milk a dozen cows. Wished, lads, had you gobs, I'll tell yous all an awful story. Wished, lads, had you gobs, I'll tell you about the worm. eaten all he could and he had had his fill. He crawled away and lapped his tail 10 times from Penshire Hill. Wished lads had your gobs, I'll tell yous all an apple story. Wished lads had your gobs, I'll tell you about the worm. The news of this most awful worm and his queer gunnings on soon crossed the seas, got to the ears of brave and bold Sir John. So Yemi came and catched the beast and cut him into halves, and that soon stopped him eating bens and sheep and lambs and calves. Wish lads had your gobs, I'll tell yous all an apple story. Wished lads had your gobs, I'll tell you about the worm. So now you know who all the folks on both sides of the weir lost lots of sheep and lots of sleep and lived in mortal fear. So let's have one for brave Sir John. They kept the bens from harm, saved cows and cows by making halves of the famous Lambton worm. New lads, I'll had me gob, that's all I know about the story of Sir John's clever job with the awful Lambton worm.
Deacon Elsie, Marley, Hinny, the wife that sells the barley. Hinny, she lost her basket and all of her money at back of the bush in the garden. Hinny, Deacon Elsie, Marley, Hinny, the wife that sells the barley. Hinny, she lost her basket and all of her money at back of the bush in the garden. Hinny.
Elsie Marley's grown so fine she won't get up to feed the swine. She lies in bed till 8 or 9. Surely she must take her time.
Deacon Elsie, Marley, Hinny, the wife that sells the barley. Hinny, she lost her basket and all of her money at back of the bush in the garden. Hinny.
Elsie Marley, it's a need to talk for one to walk the street, but every lad and lass you meet says Deacon Elsie Marley, Hinny.
Deacon Elsie, Marley, Hinny, the wife that sells the barley. Hinny, she lost her basket and all of her money at back of the bush in the garden. Hinny.
The farmers as they come that way, they drink with Elsie every day and call the fiddler for to play the tune of Elsie Marley, Hinny.
Sits our late up, my laddie sits our late up, my laddie sits our late up. Betwixt a pine pot and a cup. Hey Johnny, come empty your band. Johnny, come empty your band. Johnny, come empty your band with a ryle off under your end.
He addles 3 apples a week, that's not but 2 farthing a day. He sits with his pipe in his cheek and he bottles me money away. My Hinny is never been near, my laddie is never been near. When I cry out, laddie come home, he calls us again for more beer. My laddie sits our late up, my laddie sits our late up, my laddie sits our late up. He attracts a fine bush in the car. Hey Johnny, come empty your bed. Hey Johnny, come empty your bed. Hey Johnny, come empty your bed with a Roly empty your bed.
Deacon Elsie, Marley, Hinny, the wife that sells the barley. Hinny, she lost her basket and all of her money at back of the bush in the garden. Hinny, Deacon Elsie, Marley, Hinny, the wife that sells the barley. Hinny, she lost her basket and all of her money at back of the bush in the garden. Hinny.
There was a young maiden truly that lived in Sandgate Street. She thought to marry a good man to keep her warm and neat. Some good like body, somebody body to be with her at noon. But last she married a keel man and her good days are done. So she thought she'd marry a dyer to dye her apron blue. But she has married a keel man, he makes a surly row. He's an ugly body, a bubbly body, an elfiest ugly loon. She has married a keel man and her good days are done. Where Why, she thought she'd marry a joy, not to make a chair and stool. But she has married a keel man, and he's a perfect fuel. He's an ugly body, a bubbly body, an healthiest ugly loon. Oh, she has married a keel man, and her good days is done. Well, she thought she'd marry a sailor to fetch her sugar and tea. But she has married a keel man, and mind he lets her see. He's an ugly body, a bubbly body, an healthiest ugly loon. She has married a keel man, and her good days is done. Now she thought she'd marry a parson to hear her say her praise. But she has married a keel man, he kicks her down the stairs. He's an ugly body, a bubbly body, an healthiest ugly loon. She has married a keel man, and her good days are done.
Oh, Nanny and me made up our minds to gan and catch the train, to gan to the tune to buy some clothes for war little Billy and Jane. But when we got to Rowland's Gill, the morning train had gone, and there wasn't another one gan in that way till 17 minutes to 1. So I says to one Ann, it's a long way to gan. I could see by her face she was vexed, but I says, never mind, with plenty of time, we'll stop and gan home with the next. She gave a bit smile when I spoke up and said, there's a public house along here. We'll gan along there and get ourselves warm with a glass of the best bit of beer. But when I was that stout, I knew she'd not walk, and she didn't seem willing to try. When I think of the trouble I'd with her that day, I'd like to burst out and try. For he won and he's a mazer, and a mazer she'll remain. As long as I live, I'll never forget the day we lost the trains. So doon we went to the public house, and when we got to the door, she says, let's go in the parlour in, 'cause I've never been in here afore. So in we went and took our seats, and afore I rang the bell, I asked her what she was going to have. She says, the same as yourself. So I called for 2 gills of the best bit of beer, and she paid for them when they come in. But afore she'd swallowed a half a horse, she said, I'd rather have gin. So I called for a glass of the best Hollands gin. She swallowed it down the first try. I says to her, now those as good as a man. She says, Bob, man, I feel very dry. So I called for another, it went the same way, and I said, that'll settle your thirst. She says, I've had 2, I feel no better now than I did when I swallowed the first. For he won and he's a maze, and the maze I shall remain. And as long as I live, I'll never forget the day we lost the trains. She sat and drank till she got tight. She says, Bob, man, I feel very queer. I said, those had 9 glasses of gin to me, 3 gills of beer. She loused her hat and then her shawl and hid them on the floor. I thought one man was gonna rang of her mind, so I sat myself near to the door. She says, give us order, I'll sing a bit song. I sat and I glowered at her. I thought she was joking, 'cause I'd never heard one nanny sing on here before. She gave us a bit of the row on the stairs, and it pleased everyone that was there. There was nobody in but one nanny and me, and I laughed and me belly was sore. She tried to get up to sing the cat pie, but she fell down and made such a clatter. She smashed forward chairs, and the landlord come in. He says, what the devil's the matter? For he won and he's a maze, and the maze I shall remain. And as long as I live, I'll never forget the day we lost the trains. He says to me, is this your wife, and where do ye belong? I says it is, and she's chin a fit through trying to sing a bit song. He flung his arms around her waist and trailed her over the floor, and poor old Nan, like a dirty whose cat, was hid outside of the door. And there she was lying, both groaning and crying to claim her. I really felt shame. I tried to lift her, but I couldn't shift her, and I wished I had Nanny at yam. The paperman said he would give us a lift, so we hoisted her into his trap. But when Nan was that tight she couldn't sit up, so I fastened her down with a strap. She couldn't sit up and she wouldn't lie down. She kicked till she broke the conveyance. She lost a new basket, that hat and a shawl. That woman was lost in the trains. For he won and he's a maze, and a maze I shall remain. And as long as I live, I'll never forget the day we lost the trains.
to Bladen races. 'Twas on the 9th of June 1862 on a summer's afternoon. We took the bus from Balmbrass and she was heavy laden. Away we went along Collingwood Street that's on the road to Bladen. Oh, my lads, you should have seen us ganning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lassies there and all with smiling faces, ganning along the Scotswood Road to see the Bladen races. We flew past Armstrong's factory and up to the Robin Adair, but ganning o'er the railway bridge the bus wheel flew up there. The lasses lost their crinolines and veils that hide their faces. I got 2 black eyes and a broken nose, ganning to Bladen races. Oh, my lads, you should have seen us ganning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there and all with smiling faces, ganning along the Scotswood Road to see the Bladen races. Now when we got the wheel back on, away we went again. But them that had their noses broke, they went back home again. Some went to the dispensary and some to Dr. Gibbs, and some to the infirmary to mend their broken ribs. Oh, my lads, you should have seen us ganning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lassies there and all with smiling faces, ganning along the Scotswood Road to see the Bladen races. We flew across the chain bridge right into Bladen town. The bellman he was calling, then they called him Jackie Brown. I saw him talking to some chaps and he was then persuading to gan and see George Ridley show mechanics all of Bladen. Oh, my lads, you should have seen us ganning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lassies there and all with smiling faces, ganning along the Scotswood Road to see the Bladen races. Now when we got to Paradise there were bonny games begun. There were 24 on the buzz and how we danced and sung. They called on me to sing a song, I sang on Paddy Fagan. I danced a jig and I swung me twig the day we went to Bladen. Oh, my lads, you should have seen us ganning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there and all with smiling faces, ganning along the Scotswood Road to see the Bladen races. The rain it poured down all the day and made the ground quite muddy. Coffee Johnny and a white hat on, the old wife stole a cuddy. There were spice stalls and monkey shows and old wives selling ciders, and the chap on the evening roundabout sing any more lads for riders. Oh, my lads, you should have seen us ganning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there are all with smiling faces, ganning along the Scotswood Road to see the Bladen races.
Bobby Shaft has gone to sea, silver buckles on his knee. He'll come back and marry me, bonny Bobby Shaft. Bobby Shaft is bright and fair, coming down his yellow hair. He's me on forever, may, bonny Bobby Shaft. Bobby Shaft has a bane for to dangle on his arm, and his arm and on his knee, bonny Bobby Shaft. Bobby Shaft was gone to sea, silver buckles on his knee. He'll come back and marry me, bonny Bobby Shaft. Bobby Shaft was tall and slim, he's always dressing neat and trim. The lassies they all kick at him, bonny Bobby Shaft. Bobby Shaft is bright and fair, coming down his yellow hair. He's me in forever, may, bonny Bobby Shaft.
It's in the evening after dark when a black-legged miner creeps to walk with his moleskin pants and dirty short. There goes the black-legged miner. He takes his picks and down he goes to hew the coal that lies below. But there's not a woman in this town who will look at a black-leg miner. Oh, Devon gan near the Tickell mine, across the way the stretcher line, to catch the throat and break the spine of the dirty black-leg miner. And Delaval is a terrible place, the rub wet clay in a black-leg's face, and around the heap they run a foot race to catch the black-leg miner. They'll take your tools and duds as well and hide them down the pit of hell. Down you go and fare thee well, thou dirty black-leg miner. So join the union while you may, don't wait till your dying day, 'cause that may not be far away, thou dirty black-leg miner.
Some years ago up by Kidlandly, a tale of two shepherds what couldn't agree. So in comes this fella to sort it all out, and that's what the Alwynton Shore's all about. Let's go to the Alwynton Shore and see all the things there is to see. I'll go to the Alwynton Shore, there'll be plenty there for a fella like me. Says Hinny, me jaws is torn for our smile. The Alwynton Shore has a good menswear style. She says, why that's queer, for there's nowt happened mine. Life hour at Angus and jeans must be fine. So go to the Alwynton Shore and see all the things there is to see. I gone to the Alwynton Shore, but didn't expect there'll be out left for tea. Young Geoffrey Diggle could certainly swear and tell first sheepdogs they won every year. But Bill Dag's the fella what turned it all round when the Alwynton Shore nearly went underground. Let's go to the Alwynton Shore and see all the things there is to see. I'll go to the Alwynton Shore, for Hinny there's them that bakes better than he. There's gingerbread biscuits, aye, any amount. But sausage rolls made without meat divin' couldn't. You can get your horse shod and play kites while you wait. But there's them that'll not be in any fit state. Let's come to the Wallington Show and see all the things there is to see. I'll come to the Wallington Show, for Hinny there's nowhere else I'd rather be. I didn't think fail racing's really for me. There's how much here on the Shew field to see. There's wrestling and livestock of every breed, and at Pete Allen's van you can have a grand feed. Let's go to the Wallington Show and see all the things there is to see. 3 cheers for the Wallington Show, and God bless them buggers what couldn't agree.
The Collier lad, he's a canny lad, and he's always of good cheer. And he knows how to walk, and he knows how to shop, and he knows how to sup good beer. Well, it's doing the shaft on a Monday morn, in the cable is the best. In the Busty's seam with Thompson's team, and a flat car the 14th West. Now the Fiesta's 105 yards long, measured from Nuck to Nuck. And when crawling over the scufflin's lads, keep doing or your bull get stuck. For the Collier lad, he's a canny lad, and he's always of good cheer. And he knows how to walk, and he knows how to shop, and he knows how to sup good beer. Well, the shot's gone off and the shovels the fleet till the belts get loaded full. And in half an hour a stone gets jammed and the motor will not pull. Broken belt is the cry and we're all creep out till the mother gets it to mend. Geordie Harley's the deputy in Wharf Flat, says he'll drive us around the bend. For the Collier lad, he's a canny lad, and he's always of good cheer. And he knows how to walk, and he knows how to shop, and he knows how to sup good beer. So we're pulling, we're straying for to fix it again when it's been put straight. Tim Jones, that's the secretary of our lodge, says it's time that you had your bait. So we take ourselves to a quiet spot with a plank and a chalk for a seat. And the crack at last flies thick and fast of the deans at the club last night. For the Collier lad, he's a canny lad, and he's always of good cheer. And he knows how to walk, and he knows how to shop, and he knows how to sup good beer. But it's very hard when you're paid by the yard for the tackling our your bait. So we crawl back on, get some timbering done, for the belts we can hardly wait. For it's 26 inches high, me lads, and the walk is really grand. And the fillers pay for a quid a day. It's the best in all the land. For the Collier lad, he's a canny lad, and he's always of good cheer. And he knows how to walk, and he knows how to shop, and he knows how to sup good beer.
Dance to your daddy, my little lamb. Dance to your daddy, my little laddie. Dance to your daddy, my little lamb. You shall have a fish and you shall have a fin. You shall have a herring when the boat comes in. You shall have a codling boiled in a pan. Dance to your daddy, my little lamb. Daddy, my little laddie, dance to your daddy, my little lamb. Dance to your daddy, my little laddie, dance to your daddy, my little lamb. When you are a man and you will want a wife, you shall wed a lass and love her all your life. She shall be a lassie, you will be have man. Dance to your daddy, my little lamb. Dance to your daddy, my little laddie. Dance to your daddy, my little lamb. Dance to your daddy, my little laddie. Dance to your daddy, my little lamb. You shall have a fish and you shall have a fin. You shall have a herring when the boat comes in. You shall have a bread boiled in a pan. Dance to your daddy, my little lamb. When the boat comes in, you shall have a fishy on a little dishy. You shall have a bloater when the boat comes in. Dance to your daddy, sing to your mammy, dance to your daddy, to your mammy, sing. Dance to your daddy, sing to your mammy, dance to your daddy, to your mammy, sing. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy. You shall have a bloater when the boat comes in. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy. You shall have a bloater when the boat comes in. Dance to your daddy, sing to your mammy, dance to your daddy, to your mammy, sing. Dance to your daddy, sing to your mammy, dance to your daddy, to your mammy, sing.
Oh, the bonny fisher lad that brings the fishes from the sea. Oh, the bonny fisher lad, the fisher lad's got hold of me.
On Bambrashire's rocky shore, just as you enter Bulmeraw, lives the bonny fisher lad that bangs them all.
Oh, the bonny fisher lad that brings the fishes from the sea. Oh, the bonny fisher lad, the fisher lad's got hold of me.
Me mother sent me out one day to gather cockles from the sea. I had not been long away when the fisher lads got hold of me.
Oh, the bonny fisher lad that brings the fishes from the sea. Oh, the bonny fisher lad, the fisher lad's got hold of me.
A sailor I will never wed, nor soldier, for he's got no brass. I will have a fisher lad because I am a fisher lass.
Oh, the bonny fisher lad that brings the fishes from the sea. Oh, the bonny fisher lad, the fisher lad's got hold of me.
keel lad and as our he'd in love was a young lass from Gateshead, and I calls her me dove. Her name's 'cause she put a field and she sells yellow clay, and her cousin he's a muckman and they call him Tom Gray. She's a big lass, she's a bonny lass, and she likes up here, and they call her 'cause she put a field, and I wish she were here. Her eyes is like two holes in a blanket born through, and her brows in the morning would spin a young cow. When I hear her a shoot, will you buy any clay? Like a candy man's trumpet fills me young heart away. She's a big lass, she's a bonny lass, and she likes up here, and they call her 'cause she put a field, and I wish she were here. Lumps here down at Sandgate when the fresh herring comes in. She's like a bag full of sawdust tied through with a string. She wears big luscious teeth, and her stockings once was white, and her bed gown is lilac, and her hat's never straight. She's a big lass, she's a bonny lass, and she likes up here, and they call her 'cause she put a field, and I wish she were here. When I asked her to marry us, she started to laugh. No nanny and monkey tricks, 'cause I like nae such chap. Then she started to bubbling and rode like a bull, and the blokes on the keel says, "That's now for the fuel." She's a big lass, she's a bonny lass, and she likes up here, and they call her 'cause she put a field, and I wish she were here. She says the chap that gets us will have to walk every day, and when he comes, yeah, mad neat, he'll have to can and see clear. And while he's away seeking it, I'll make bells and sing, or we'll make the keel go that my laddie's in. She's a big lass, she's a bonny lass, and she likes up here, and they call her 'cause she put a field, and I wish she were here.
Geordie's lost his penker. Oh, Geordie's lost his penker. Oh, Geordie's lost his penker. Doon the double rare, and it's Roly doon the Cundy. It's Roly doon the Cundy. It's Roly doon the Cundy. Doon the double rare. So he went and got a clears prop. So he went and got a clears prop. So he went and got a clears prop. Doon the double rare. And he rammed it up the Cundy, he rammed it up the Cundy, he rammed it up the Cundy, run the double rare. But still it wadn't fetch it, but still it wadn't fetch it, but still it wadn't fetch it, run the double rare. So he went and catched the terrier, so he went and catched the terrier, so he went and catched the terrier, run the double rare. And he tied it to the clears prop, and he tied it to the clears prop, and he tied it to the clears prop, run the double rare. And he rammed it up the Cundy, he rammed it up the Cundy, he rammed it up the Cundy, run the double rare. But still it wadn't fetch it, but still it wadn't fetch it, but still it wadn't fetch it, run the double rare. So he went and got gunpowder, so he went and got gunpowder, so he went and got gunpowder, run the double rare. And he rammed it up the Cundy, he rammed it up the Cundy, he rammed it up the Cundy, run the double rare. And he set fire to the powder, he set fire to the powder, he set fire to the powder, run the double rare. There's naught left of the Cundy, there's naught left of the Cundy, there's naught left of the Cundy, and we're bland on double rare. Well, Geordie's fund his penker, well, Geordie's fund his penker, well, Geordie's fund his penker, and he's bland on double rare. It was in his blummin' pocket, it was in his blummin' pocket, it was in his blummin' pocket, and he's bland on double rare.
the Ra, down the Ra, up the Ra, lass every day for shape buckle on my bonny Hinny, though bangs the mother me canny bairn. Black as a crow, my bonny Hinny, though bangs a my lass every day. Those are black candied, my bonny Hinny, those double banded, my canny bairn. Up the Ra, down the Ra, up the Ra, lass every day for shape buckle on my bonny Hinny, though bangs the mother me canny bairn. For hide a Hew, my bonny Hinny, though bangs the craw, me canny bairn. Up the Ra, my bonny Hinny, though bangs a ma, me canny bairn. Up the Ra, down the Ra, up the Ra, lass every day for shape buckle on my bonny Hinny, though bangs the mother me canny bairn.
I'll tell ye of a nice young lass, her name it's Sally G. I met her in the pub one night, it was doon be the king. I says to her, why I know your face, but from where I didn't know. I asked her whereabouts she lived, and she mentioned Colliers Square. Never mind, the lass is kind and war, lass is good-hearted. She's got a cast in her eye, makes her look shy, I wish we never had parted. She's got a home, she walks with a stick, but she's always good to me. I'm fond of the lass that then can pass, the lass down on the quay. No, every night I used to meet me Sally on the quay. I asked her if she'd marry us, and she'd be good to me. Knew how long it since she wished herself, I really didn't know. She's got a face like an old spice cake, it's as black as any craw. But never mind, the lass is kind and the poor lass is good-hearted. She's got a cast in her eye, makes her look shy, I wish we never had parted. She's got a hump, she walks with a stick, but she's always good to me. I'm fond of the lass that then can pass, the lass doing on the quay. It was all through her I went on the drink, I went headlong to the bar. Upon me watch and upon me chain and everything I had. And then next morning the landlord appeared and he hied us through the door. I spent 6 months in Durham jail when me clears put into store. But never mind, the lass is kind and the lass is good-hearted. The cast in her eye makes her look shy, I wish we never had parted. She's got a home, but she walks with a stick, but she's always good to me. I'm fond of the lass that then can pass, the lass down on the quay.
Hey for the buff and the blue, hey for the cap and the feather, hey for the bonny lass true that lives in Hexhamshire. Her father loved her weel, her mother loved her better. I love the lass mysel, but divil I can't get to her. The sire be syke and o'er the moss and the mire I'll go to see my lass who lives in Hexhamshire. Oh, this love, of this love I'm weary. Oh, sleep I cannot get none for thinking of my dearie. To break, my bosom is on fire, so well I love the lass that lives in Hexhamshire. Through by the side be syke and o'er the moss and the mire I'll go to see my lass who lives in Hexhamshire. with silver, her shoes are tied with tape. She'll wait till I go to her. Where I would be beside her, but here a while I must be, whatever may betide her. Through by the sire be syke, and o'er the moss and the mire, I'll go to see my lass, who lives in Hexhamshire. For the mud and the mire, and hay for the bonny lass that lives in Hexhamshire.
I sit by the banks of the broad rolling river that sparkles along on its way to the sea. But my thoughts fly again o'er the wide heaving main to the home of my childhood, so happy and free. The sun with resplendor may brighten each scene, all nature in hues the most gorgeous may shine, but all is in vain, the fond wish to restrain. I wish I were again on the banks of the Tyne. How clearly before me again each bright scene of my childhood appears to my sad longing eye. The wild rugged banks where so often I played, and listened the river roll murmuring by. Though brighter the river that rolls at my feet, and fairer the banks where I sadly recline, all this I'd resign for the bleak hills of mine. I wish I were again on the banks of the Tyne. Fortune befriend me, oh list to the prayer of the exile who mourns on a far foreign shore. If here I must die neath the fierce blazing sky, and the home of my youth I must never see more. Take me far, far from here in my still narrow bier, and lay me where lie all the past race of mine. With them I would lie where the river rolls by, on the banks dearly loved of my own native Tyne. I wish I were again on the banks of the Tyne.
bonny broom. She had 3 daughters of the best. La 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 la. A stranger knight came to the gate, laid the band to the bonny broom. He knocked loud and he knocked late. La 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 la. The eldest sister, she let him in, lay the band to the bonny broom, and pinned the door with a silver pin. La 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 la. The second sister, she made his bed, lay the band to the bonny broom, laid soft pillows under his head. La 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 la. The youngest sister was bold and bright, lay the band to the bonny broom. She went to bed with a strange young knight. La 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 la. The young woman says, you've lain with me, lay the band to the bonny broom. I'll ask you questions 3 times 3. La 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 la. Answer me these questions 9. Lay the band to the bonny broom, or else you surely shall be mine. La 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 la. What is higher than the tree? Lay the band to the bonny broom. What is deeper than the sea? La 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 la. What is sharper than the thorn? Lay the band to the bonny broom. What is louder than the horn? La 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 la. What is whiter than the milk? Lay the band to the bonny broom. What is softer than the silk? La 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 la. What is greener than the grass? Lay the band to the bonny broom. What is worse than woman e'er was? La 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 la. What is rounder than a ring? Lay the band to the bonny broom. Now to me your answers bring. La 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 la. Heaven's higher than a tree. Lay the band to the bonny broom. Hell is deeper than the sea. La 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 la. Hunger's sharper than the thorn. Lay the band to the bonny broom. Thunder's louder than the horn. La 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 la. Snow is whiter than the mill. Lay the band to the bonny broom. Love is softer than the silk. La 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 la. Poison's greener than the grass. Lay the band to the bonny broom. Devil is worse than did cry. Lay the band to the bonny broom, in a blazing fire away did fly. Ba la 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 la.
Hark, hark, I hear Langwell's clear voice sound through the Kielder glen, where the raven flaps his glossy wing, and the fell fox has his den. There the shepherd lads are gathering up, one many a good yowled grow, and wiry terrier game and keen, and foxhound fleet and true. Hark away! Hark away, o'er the bonny hills of Kielder, hark away. There's Moody frae Emmethoff, and Royal frae Bechthin. There's hounds frae Reed and Kielder Heed, and Ruby by the Linn. There's hounds of fame frae earthen side, they try both moss and crag. Hark, hark, that's Maudy's loud clear note, she has bowed Reynard's drag. Hark away, o'er the bonny hills of Kielder, hark away. Away and away o'er hill and dale, and up by yonder stell, the music of the gallant pack resounds o'er muir and dell. See yon herd callant waves his plaid, list yon loud tally-ho, the fox is up and breaks away o'er the edge of Harkup flow. Hark away, o'er the bonny hills of Kielder, hark away. Hark for it, hark, ye gallant hounds, hark onward, hark away. He kens the holes on Tussin hills, and he kens the holes at Ree. There's nae a den round the Kielstane, but he kens weel I trow, and all the holes on Larston hills, we knows them throw and throw. Hark away, o'er the bonny hills of Kielder, hark away. There's Wonny's Crag, and Sowen Shields, and Christenbury too, or if he win to the Hareshow Linn, ye may bid him adieu. The Keehoff and the Cloven Crag, the Cove and Danaha, Chatlop Spout and the Wily Holes, old Foxy kens them a'. Hark away, o'er the bonny hills of Kielder, hark away. Away and away, o'er bank and brae, they drive the wily game, where Moody, Ruby, Royal still uphold their glorious fame. And see the Lishiel shepherd lads, how Monkside heights they climb, they're the pride of all the borders wide, for wind and wiry limb. Hark away, o'er the bonny hills of Kielder, hark away. yon wild glen they view him now, right for the yearning linn. By cairn and crag, by moss and hag, so glorious is the din. Well done, hurrah, they've run him down, yon's Mowdy twirls him now. The hunt is done, his brush is won, I hear the death hallo. Hark away, hark away, o'er the bonny hills of Keilder, hark away. So here's to Will o' Emmethoff, he is a sportsman true, and he is to Robbie of Bickthin, and Rob of Keilder too. At the Hope Use Hoff, the Kelsey Clough, Scop, Rigend, and the Law, in Tyne and Reed, and Keilder Heed, their gallant sportsmen are. Hark away, hark away, o'er the bonny hills of Keilder, hark away.
God send the land deliverance, by every reaving, riding Scot will soon have neither cow nor ewe, will soon have neither horse nor Scot. The crows just came frae Liddesdale, they harried Reedsdale far and near, and they had lost a gallant lad, Winston Crozier was his name. For Percy Reed he has obtained, and has delivered him to the law, but Crozier has his answer again, to make the house of Trowent fall. And Crozier says he will do worse, he will do worse if worse can be. He'll make the beds all featherless, and then the land it may lie lean. To the hunting ho, cried Percy Reed, and to the hunting he has gone, the three false horse or Gerson field, along with him he has them 10. They hunted high in Baden-Ho, when as the sun was sinking low, says Percy, then call of the dogs, but rouse our steeds and homeward go. They lighted high in Baden-Ho, between the brown and grassy ground, they both rested a little while, for Percy Reed was sleeping sound. They've stolen the bridle of his steed, they've put water in his land gun, they fixed his sword within the sheath, but out again it would not come. Awake, ye Percy, cried Tommy Hall, or by your enemies ye be ta'en, for yonder are 5 Crozier men, are coming now are the hanging stane. If they be 5 and we be 4, say that ye stand along with me, we'll meet them as brave men ought, and make them either fight or flee. We mayna stand, we canna stand, we canna stand along with thee. The Croziers hardly out of feud, they would kill both thee and we. Turn thee, old Tommy Hall, turn now, man, and fight with me. If e'er we come to Trowend again, my daughter Jean, I'll be to thee. I may not turn, I cannot turn, I dare not turn and fight with thee. The Croziers hardly out of you, they would kill both thee and me. Shame upon ye traitors all, I wish your yams ye may never see. You've stole the bridle of my nag, and I can neither fight nor flee. They fell upon him all at once, they mangled him most cruelly, they hacked in frae fold and pen, a herdsman saw a huntsman lie. Says he, can this be Ledrawen? There's some will call me Percy, and some will call me Ledrawen. It does not matter what I'm called, my foes have made me ill to ken. The herd flung off his clouded shoe, and to the nearest stream he ran. He made his bonnet serve a cup, and won the blessing of the dying man. Now honest herd, you must do more, you must do more as I you tell. You must bear tidings to Drowen, and bear likewise my last farewell. A farewell to my wedded wife, a farewell to my brother John. At Drowen he waits for me, with heart as black as any stain. A farewell to my daughter Jean, a farewell to my young sons five. Had they been at their father's hand, I had this night been man alive. The laird of Glenelg bears my crown, the laird of Brandon bears my brand. Whene'er they ride on the border side, they'll mind the fate of the Ledrawen.
It fell about the Lammas tide, when more men went there. The doughty Douglas bound him to ride into England to drive a prey. And he has burned the dales of Tyne, Pat and Bamburgh, and 3 good towers on Reed's Wire Fells. He left them all on fire. Then he's marched on down to Newcastle, whose house is the so fine. Up spoke proud Lord Percy, I tell you this castle is mine. If you're the lord of this fine castle, well it pleases me, for ere I cross the border fells, the one of us shall die. Then Percy took a long, long spear, shot with metal free, and for to meet the Douglas there he rode right furiously. How pale his lady looked from the castle wall, when down before the Scottish spear she saw proud Percy fall. Had we two been upon the green, no other eye to see, I would have had you flesh and fell. Now your penance shall go with me. Oh, I'll go on up to Otterburn, there I'll wait for thee. If you come not at 3 days' end, a false night I'll call thee. Oh, it's I will come, proud Percy said, I swear by Our Lady, and there I'll wait, says Douglas, my troth I plight to thee. They've ridden high on Otterburn, on the bent so brown, they've lighted high on Otterburn, and threw their pallions down. The day being done and the night come on, clear moon o'er the land, awake, awake, my lord, for Percy is hard at hand. You lie, you little page, loud I hear you lie. Percy had not men yet streamed to dight my men and me. But I have dreamed a dreadful dream. Beyond the Isle of Skye I saw a dead man win a fight, and I think that man was I. He's belted on his good broadsword, to the field he ran, but he forgot the helmet good that should have kept his brain. They hacked their swords till the sweat did flow, blood ran down like rain, and Percy wounded Douglas on the brow, and he fell never more to rise again. He's called to him the Lord Montgomery, what recks the death of one. Last night I dreamed a dreadful dream, and I know that this day is your own. Oh, bury me by the bracken bush, neath the briar tree. Hide me by the bracken bush, that my merry men might not see. The moon was clear, the day drew near, the spears in flinders flew. Many's the bold Englishman ere day these Scotsmen slew. Then Percy and Montgomery met, the blood so free did flow. Now yield thee, Percy, he says, or else I'll lay you low. You shall not yield to lord nor loon, nor shall you yield to me, but yield to the bracken bush that grows by yonder briar tree. I will not yield to a bracken bush, nor to a briar tree, but I would yield to thee, old Douglas, or else to Lord Montgomery. This deed was done at the altar burn. At the break of day they buried Douglas by the bracken bush, and led Percy a captive away.
Thou's hour lang in thy bed, bonny at morn. The sheep's in the meadow and the kye's in the corn. Thou's hour lang in thy bed, bonny at morn. Canny at neat, bonny at morn. Thou's hour lang in thy bed, bonny at morn. The birds in the nest and the trouts in the burn, thou hinders thy mother at many a turn. The birds in the nest and the trouts in the burn, thou hinders thy mother at many a turn. Canny at neat, bonny at morn. Thou's hour lang in thy bed, bonny at morn. Canny at neat, bonny at morn. Thou's hour lang in thy bed, bonny at morn.
to pleasant Ilston Hall, my father's ancient seat. A stranger now must call thee his, which gars my heart to greet, and fare thee well, each well-known face my heart has held so dear. My tenants now must leave their lands, or hold their lives in fear. No more along the banks of Tyne I'll walk in autumn grey, no more I'll hear at early dawn the laverick wake the day, and who shall deck the hawthorn bower where my fond childhood strayed, and who, when spring shall bid it flower, will sit beneath its shade. And fare thee well, George Collingwood, since fate has put us down. If thou and I must lose our lives, our king must lose his crown. And if the head that wears the crown will be laid low like mine, some honest hearts may then lament for Radcliffe's fallen line. And fare thee well, my gay lady, ill thou counsell'st me. I never more may see the babe that smiles upon your knee. And fare thee well, brave Widdrington, and foster ever true. Dear Shaftesbury and Errington, receive my last adieu. And fare thee well, my bonny grey steed, that carried me eyes free. I wish I'd been asleep all in my bed last time I mounted thee. The warning bell now bids me cease, my troubles nearly o'er. The sun that rises from the sea will rise on me no more. Albeit that here in London town it is my fate to die, oh, carry me to Northumberland, in my father's grave to lie, and chant a solemn requiem Hexham's holy towers, and have 6 maids of fair Tynedale scatter my grave with flowers.
Now come here, me little Jackie, now I've smoked me baccy, let's have some cracky till the boat comes in. And you shall have a fishy on a little dishy, you shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. And dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy, dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. Dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy, dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy, you shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. Now here's your mother coming, like a canny woman, yonder comes your father drunk, he cannot stand. And you shall have a fishy on a little dishy, you shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. And dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy, dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. Dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy, dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy, you shall have a haddock when the boat comes in. Now Tommy's always fuddling, he's so fond of ale, he's very kind to me, I hope he'll never fail. And you shall have a fishy on a little dishy, you shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. And dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy, dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. Dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy, dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy, you shall have a mackerel when the boat comes in. Now I like a drop myself when I can get it sly, and you, me bonny Ben, you like it whaler's eye. And you shall have a fishy on a little dishy, you shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. And dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy, dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. Dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy, dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy, you shall have a bloater when the boat comes in. Now may we get a drop, as oft we stand in need, and we'll may the keel row that brings the bairns their breed. And you shall have a fishy on a little dishy, you shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. And dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy, dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. Dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy, dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy, you shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. So come here, me little Jackie, now I've smoked me baccy, let's have some cracky till the boat comes in. 'Cause here's your mother coming, like a canny woman, yonder comes your father drunk, he cannot stand. And Tommy's always fuddling, he's so fond of ale, he's very kind to me, I hope he'll never fail.
And I like it up myself when I can get it sly. And you, me bonny ben, you like it well as I. And may we get it up as oft we stand in need. And we'll make the keel road that brings the bends that breed. And dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy. Dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. Dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy. Dance to your daddy, to your mommy, sing. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy. You shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. Aye, you shall have a fishy on a little dishy. You shall have a salmon when the boat comes in.
And now it's time to say farewell, and though I hope that we may meet again, and all things may be right again, we've lived and spent the day. And we'll cry farewell regality, and cry farewell the liberty, to honest free civility, to winter's frost and fire. And there's none that I could bid ya, but that peace and love gone with ya. Never mind wherever I call the fates, away from Hexhamshire. And what is time that flies so fleet, but just a bird that flies on merry wings, and lights us down in happy spring, when winter's neat is past. And we'll cry farewell regality, and cry farewell the liberty, to honest free civility, to winter's frost and fire. And there's none that I could bid ya, but that peace and love gone with ya. Never mind wherever I call the fates, away from Hexhamshire. Aye, but the Colliers sings her song, winds her sorrows during the Roly born, as drear as winds the hunter's horn. The call is all farewell, and we'll cry farewell regality, and cry farewell the liberty, to honest free civility, to winter's frost and fire. And there's none that I could bid ya, but that peace and love gone with ya. Never mind wherever I call the fates, away from Hexhamshire. And as I sat the mossy stains, and do me bits of jobs and gap the dikes, I hear the whisper doon the sykes, farewell they sigh, farewell. And we'll cry farewell regality, and cry farewell the liberty, to honest free civility, to winter's frost and fire. And there's none that I could bid ya, but that peace and love gone with ya. Never mind wherever I call the fates, away from Hexhamshire. Do ya remember, do ya dream, and did we rightly meet on Bewley side? For all this and much more beside has got me sair beguiled. But we'll cry farewell regality, and cry farewell the liberty, to honest free civility, to winter's frost and fire. And there's none that I could bid ya, but that peace and love gone with ya. Never mind wherever I call the fates, away from Hexhamshire. But on some golden autumn morn, or when July is haze and dipped in slopes, by Whitley Mill or Westbourne Hope, we'll live and spend the day. And we'll cry farewell regality, and cry farewell liberty, to honest foreign civility, to winter's frost and fire. And there's none that I could bid you, but that peace and love gan with you. Never mind wherever call the fates, away from Hexhamshire.